Kia ora Star Wars fans, welcome to Middle-Aged Kiwi Man collecting Star Wars figures, and welcome to another BVR, or Big Vehicle Reviews. Super excited for this one. If you saw my last video, you know what it is already. It is this bad boy, Republic Gunship from the Clone Wars, the Lucky Lekku version. Let's crack it open and have a look inside. And alrighty, first things first, we're going to have a look at the box, because while I've had one of these before and I've done a BVR before, I've never had one boxed. So this is from Star Wars, the Clone Wars. I guess that's Legacy Collection with the blue line there, and you can see the box art there. It's beautiful but misleading with the fully closed door and a whole bunch of other Republic gunships in the background. And what does that look like they're attacking? I don't know, someone will know what episode that's from. Have a look at the top of the box. It's the same image but without all the background stuff. Side, same image as the front. And let's have a look at the back, because this has a whole bunch of stuff about the features. It talks about the rappelling line, the opening canopy, so you can put two pilots in there. The floor drops down. So there's the image of the floor dropping down with a whole bunch of troopers on there. That looks like it would be uncomfortable. And the firing missile launchers. And also down the bottom here, I love how they do this. Look for the other vehicles. There's Obi-Wan Starfighter, the ATT, I've done a BVR on that. The V-19 Torrent Starfighter, I don't have one of those, but it just, spoiler alert, they were in the Bad Batch Season 2 the other night. And the Homing Spider Droid, which I also don't have. And if you can have a look there, it's already started to be opened up, but I'll open up the box and we shall have a look. Okay, so it's very exciting for me to have a boxed one and hear all the pieces, and let's quickly show you the instruction booklet. Comes in a nice sealed plastic thingy, so I'll open that up. We've got the main fuselage here in a bag, and you can see the Lucky Lekku motif on there, and then we've got two boxes for what looks like that's one of the wings and cannon, etc., and that's the other wing and cannon, etc. Oh, and the cockpit canopy. So boy, that's so cool to have this completely, you know, still in the bags, even though the box wasn't sealed. Obviously someone's opened it up to have a look at the contents, but still minty, minty, minty. Okay, and here are the various piles. So pile 1, I've already taken out of the bag. You basically get the main fuselage, all the bits and pieces off, and you can see the rappelling cable in a little bag there. Unfortunately in these days I don't think any of these plastic bags are properly recyclable. Then you get one bundle with a main wing, the bubble turret, you get the two doors, and you get a cannon, presumably associated with that wing. I would hope so. And then in the other bundle you get a cannon, the cockpit canopy, the dropping floor, the other main wing, and this fun bag of missiles. So yeah, a lot of stuff packed in that box. Pretty awesome. And the parts are now out of the bags, and I know that the cannons sit on top, and so I think it'll go like that, and then the big red missiles go in those cannons, and so on and so forth. So let's get this assembled. And straight away, just looking at my other Republic gunship, I realized I had it the wrong way. So this red line goes at the front, which means that the wing turret's already facing the right way, so that's cool. We'll do the others. And so now I can tell which side these go on. Okay, let's pop the door on here. One's up there, and cool. And then pop the wing on. There we go. Just flipping it upside down, there's a whole bunch of these bombs, and they just clip into the wings. So it's 4 on each side, 8 in total. Now inside these doors is a couple of slots for these missiles, but they're all proving extremely hard to get in there, so what I might do is just put these in some warm water and then pop them on, because I think it's possible they've just like deformed over time. Okay, and my little trick worked. So, you know, the warming up of the missiles meant they were able to slot onto those slots nicely, which is fantastic, and here's what it looks like, and it is an absolute beauty. And you can see, because it has been in its box, it's a pristine white colour, which is amazing. The other notable things are the Lucky Lekku symbol there, some bomb kind of counts, and also the canopy is a very, very dark blue. So I just go in there, you can see it's like a translucent kind of navy blue almost, compared with the completely clear one that I've got for my 2002 version of the Republic Gunship. What a beautiful vehicle it is. And just like in the 2002 Republic Gunship, again you got the opening canopy, you can put 2 clone pilots in there. These guns at the front rotate, and there's a button here, shoots them as a missile. Again, you've got this wonderful kind of graphic on the side here. Up here you've got the missiles on the top of the cannon. This button fires that red projectile. You've got the cool carry sort of play handle feature, and then you've got this, which is one of my favourite features. If I push that down, those doors swing out, and that motion is smooth as. At the back you got this cannon kind of projectile thing which swivels a little bit, and then you got these grappling hook things, and I know from my other one that I'm not even going to bother unraveling those, because once they're unraveled they can be a bit of a pain. And then you got this little translucent piece underneath which just helps it sit nicely on display. Underneath here's that translucent piece that I mentioned before which it sits on. It's quite yellowed. I mean, I guess it was came out of the box yellow, and you got this floor that drops by push of a button, I believe. It is not my favourite play feature of this, so I don't really use it on my other one, and if you want to see it in action, have a look at my other Gunship review. Now, one thing I missed on my other BVR of the Republic Gunship as well is that if we lift this up, under here there's what's described as a storage compartment under the wing, and it kind of opens up, but it's not properly hinged in there. I guess you could store some stuff in there, but a little bit of a pointless feature, and that's probably why I missed it on my other review. That's my excuse anyway. Just bring it in to show you, to compare with my 2002 version. You'll notice this one is a lot brighter. I wonder if that's just because it's newer and whether this one's a little bit faded, got a little bit of dust on it. The canopy colour is completely different, as I mentioned, and then the graphics compared to that, but other than that it's very, very similar. This green is a different colour green to that, and that's just a little bit different, but other than that basically the same. I might actually check the instructions, see if there's some stickers with this. Here are the instructions. Oh, sticky tape got stuck. So I think that basically just tells you how to put it together and what the features are, so I think we've covered that already. Does it open up? There we go. Yeah, just assembly instructions basically. Alright, there we go. That's a slightly less lazy comparison. Just a couple of things. I'm really, really happy, don't get me wrong, with this new one. There are 3 actually Republic Gunships which I'd probably rank higher than this one. Number 1 would be the Vintage Collection one, which comes with the massive bubble turrets. And that, Craig, I know you've got one of these in box. You've got to get it out of your box, mate, and play with it. But that one is worth a lot now in the secondary market. The other one is the Tiger Shark one, the blue and white striped one. from the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars. That's a pretty cool one to have. And then the other one was the one I talked about before, which is the one with the full doors, so it can travel in space. That's known as the Crumb Bomber. Now, getting on to my sample, it has a very, very lazy gun at the front, which is kind of annoying. It just kind of droops, which is a little bit annoying. One of the peg holes in the landing platform just snapped right off as well. Yeah, but other than that, it's pretty awesome, and the colour of it is absolutely perfect because it's obviously been in its box for so long. And that is probably all I want to say about this, other than I'm going to load it up with Phase 1 Clone Troopers like I've done with that one, because I'm going to have a bit of a scene, you know, one which is just landing on Geonosis and one which is flying in. So yeah, that's what I plan to do with it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I'm middle-aged Kiwi man collecting Star Wars figures. Ka kite, and I'll see you on another video.